My name is Chandler Snipe, and I am the project manager for the HueMan Shelter Project. And so this informational session, we will be taking a deep dive into the history of the project, how we got here, and then going over the application process, selection process, and then I will open it up at the end for any questions that you have that we will be able to answer. So the HueMan Shelter Project, the concept is, the overall art concept is disrupting the perception of homelessness. So this is a temporary public art initiative sponsored by Bloomberg Philanthropies. The Bloomberg Public Art Challenge, the Houston timeline. So in November of 2022, Bloomberg Philanthropies invited mayors of United States cities with over 30,000 residents or more to submit proposals for projects that celebrate creativity, public and private collaborations, and strengthening local economies. June of 2023, more than 150 cities from across the United States, over 40 different states applied, and Houston was one of the finalists. In October of 2023, Houston was selected as one of the 8 winning cities receiving a $1 million grant as part of the prestigious Bloomberg Philanthropy Public Art Challenge. Through many logistics, we are now in the process, and in September of 2024, the call for artists was released to the public. So the HueMan Shelter, Houston is a national leader in the efforts to address the issues of homelessness. We aspire to be a city which leads through example in the design of temporary public art initiatives developed as a means of economic intervention for people experiencing homelessness, and to support creative expression, enhance public safety, and neighborhood improvement. Ultimately, we hope this effort supports those experiencing homelessness in their day-to-day survival and their pursuit to an autonomous and safe lived experience. We are confident in the demonstrated success of our partners in this work and the pursuit of dynamic action through art making. So the HueMan Shelter centers around visual storytelling in public space, which will feature collaborative artwork created by Houston area artists, influenced by the lived experience of individuals experiencing homelessness, artwork which will be executed including multiple medium mural installations, applied artwork for Metro bus shelters, and multidisciplinary public presentations, events, and tours of the artwork. The concept for HueMan Shelter has been developed through new creative partnerships, which includes the City of Houston via the Houston Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs and the Mayor's Office of Homeless Initiative and Midtown Management and Cultural District, Houston Metro, Career and Recovery Resources, and the Houston Coalition for the Homeless, each which offer key insight, experience, and unique expertise in this project. So this is the map of the site of the work. It is continuing to evolve as we navigate exactly where we want, but overall, it will all be housed in the Midtown district. So it is a series of high visible outdoor installations that will be installed along Milam, a major pedestrian corridor in the Midtown Houston. The key locations will be bus stop shelters, a large-scale mural, and the large-scale mural will be created at 3200 Travis near the intersection of Milam and Elgin, adding a vibrant center part of Midtown. And then we will have painted columns. Artists' enhancements will be adorned with the columns under the underpass of Milam in I-45 and then Milam in the spur at 527. These will transform the typical look of spaces that are never normally considered focal points, but we will be using them as focal points for community engagement. So going over artist eligibility. Open to all artists and artist teams with a preference for artists with a connection to Houston and or Texas, including those who may no longer be residing in the state. Artists and artist teams must be over the age of 18, that are required to work at the scale and have the ability to accomplish by our set deadlines. The artists with connections to Houston include the greater Houston area, Austin, Brazona, Chambers, Fort Bend, Galveston, Harris, Liberty, Montgomery, and Waller counties. The following are not eligible to apply, and that is City of Houston employees, elected officials, the Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs staff, and their immediate family. Midtown Management District, the Midtown Cultural Affairs and Entertainment District, the Midtown Redevelopment Authority, Tiers number 2, and the Midtown Parks Conservatory staff, board, and their immediate family. Fresh Arts staff, board, and their immediate family. Metro's staff, board, and their immediate family, and Career and Recovery Resources staff, board, and also their immediate family. Just a reminder that applications not meeting all eligibility criteria or applications requirements will be withdrawn from consideration. So now we will take a deep dive into the scope of the art projects and the artwork requirements. So the bus shelters, this opportunity seeks the completion of an artwork that will be highly visible, located outdoors, and situated in the Houston Midtown neighborhood. The scope of the work includes planning and design development, the engineering, fabrication, permitting, and all aspects of installations, and insurance will be handled by Metro. The total artist fee for the artist/artist team for the commission shall not exceed $5,000. Commission artwork will be subject to the following requirements. Artwork should be family friendly and suitable for public display to a diverse and international audience. This project may not include obscene or profane material as defined in Section 43.21 Penal Code of Texas. Now that is a requirement within all the different projects that we have for this project. And so going over the underpass, this opportunity seeks the completion of artwork that will be highly visible, again, located outdoors, situated along Milam in the Houston Midtown neighborhood. The location has been selected by Midtown and the City of Houston. The scope of the artwork includes multimedia art planning, designing, development, and creation. The total artist fee for the artist or artist team for this commission shall not exceed $90,000. And again, remembering that it does need to follow the Penal Code of Texas and being family friendly and just being mindful of it being in public display and being seen by a diverse and international audience. And so going over our large scale mural, this opportunity seeks the completion of an artwork that will be highly visible, located outdoors, and situated along Milam in the Houston Midtown neighborhood. The location has been selected again by Midtown and the City of Houston, and the scope of the work includes mural planning, design, development, and creation. The total artist fee for the artist and or artist team for this commission shall not exceed $45,000. Again, being mindful of the penal codes and being a family friendly, being that this is for public display. And so now what we will do is go over the application requirements. So this is for all art installation applications. So we will have you will be submitting in an artist resume or CV, relevant information for any other key members. So being mindful that if you are submitting as a team, 3 pages maximum per artist or team member. And then the artist biography, we want it at 250 words max or under 2 minutes. Now, speaking of the under 2 minutes, we do have the ability for you to add a link for us to be able to see the video if you choose to do a video over a Word document. And then the statement of intent has a maximum word count of 1,000 or under 5 minutes. The statement of intent is a declaration of your plans and ideas for the specific project. The SOI should communicate your personality, your professionalism, qualifications, and enthusiasm for the project. And then the artist statement, maximum words of 500 or under 3 minutes. And then in the artist statement is a description of your work that helps the audience access or understand your artistic work. Remember to describe your experience working with vulnerable populations. The purpose of this artist statement is to inform, add context, and to present process or conceptual ideas to the viewers, which may include sources, ideas, materials, and your current practice. And then you'll be submitting digital images of completed work, emphasizing completed work. Applicants may submit up to 10 images in a JPEG format only, with each image no longer than 2 megabytes. Each image, or larger than 2 megabytes, each image should include information about the artist, title, year of completion, dimensions, materials, commission entity, budget, and price as applicable for each image provided. So going over now the selection process. Once you have submitted, a panel of the project partners, which will include MOCA, which is the Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs, Midtown, Career and Recovery Resources, and Metro, will review qualified submissions and select a short list of up to 3 individual artists or artist teams that will then move on to develop proposals for the opportunity. Reviewing the artist qualifications will be subject to the following considerations. The artist's work demonstrates a unique voice, perspective, or aesthetic. The artist's submission demonstrates their ability to create site-specific work that responds to the history, culture, and identity of the surrounding community, being Midtown. The artist demonstrates an interest in or direct experience with persons who are unhoused. And then empathy towards those with diverse lived experiences, and working with partners on the project who will include people experiencing homelessness without judgment. And then going over the selection timeline. Today we are having our informational session, and then the RFQs will be, their submission deadline is October 13th. You will be notified this month as well if you will be moving on to the RFPs. And so then the following section only applies to artists who advance to the RFP phase. So the RFP will be released to the finalists this month as well, October 2024. The RFP deadline will be December 2024. Artist proposal presentations, which will be an interview panel, will be you interviewing with panelists, will happen in December of 2024. Selected artists will be notified in December of 2024. Contracts will be released to the artists early next year. Concept development will begin in February, and then artist installation portion completion will be June 2025. If you guys want to take a moment to screenshot this, you can, but if you do have any additional questions or if you want some additional information, please do not hesitate to reach out to me via email with my email there. What I will say is thank you guys so much for taking your time to be here this evening and go over this project with us. And we definitely look forward to seeing your submissions October 13th.
Thank you all so much. I just want to, this is going to be a really special project. It's a really special project for the city. Bring your A game, because we have a lot of eyes on the city right now, looking at this project and seeing, what Houston can accomplish here. So please bring your A game. We really appreciate your interest. Thank you.